The heel of your hand, fold it onto itself, punch it down, and keep doing it till your entire bowl is clean, right? Can everybody see the motions that I'm doing? I think you might be hidden from view a little bit. Yes. There, right? And then you're going to see that it's still sticky, so you're just going to dip your hands in the water just a little bit. Work the dough. You can also use your knuckles and press them down like this. You can use your hand and punch it down. Go back, and the more moisture you put into your dough, the softer your rotis are going to become, because this moisture will translate into steam when it's cooking, right? Again, the same motion. Now, you can see that the bowl is absolutely clean, right? There is no dry flour. When I touch it, my hands are not sticking to anything. But you see how this is an uneven texture? At this point, I'm going to just remove this so I'll be able to show you before and after. At this point, you're just going to take a little bit of water, put it in here, and then let the dough sit for a few minutes. Just let it rest. Okay, meanwhile, coming back to the tea, you see how it's boiling? We're going to go ahead and add the milk. This is regular whole milk, cow's milk. As soon as you add the milk, the temperature of the whole tea is going to go down, right? It's going to go. So then you have to wait for it to come to the boil again. Your tea should be the color of milk chocolate, like caramel and milk chocolate. That should be the color of the chai. So now we're going to wait for it to come back to temperature again and start boiling. You see how thin this is? You can literally see that it's very watery. That you can see through the, you see this? When the tea will be ready, it's going to look like, how should I say, like custard. You know, like how you have the cream, like heavy cream. It's going to be like a little bit thicker than this, like a lotion. You see this, how thin it is? So we're going to add a little bit more milk. Don't make the tea too white, because all of the color from your tea leaves is already in the liquid. So don't keep on adding the milk, because then you'll only taste the milk and you won't be able to taste anything else, right? I'm going to wait for it to come to the boil. That's just regular whole milk. It's just a container that I used.
I never see it in the supermarket.
No, it's not in the supermarket. It's my container.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
It's deep in the milk you need
No,
it,
it's
right?
just regular milk with the red cap. That's it, whole milk, yeah, the big gallon. I just didn't want to bring the gallon. Okay, so now I have to wait for it to come to the boil. If I was doing it on the stove top, I'd be able to see it, no problem. It's pretty much the same thing, except that here we're not doing it on the stove top. We're just doing it in the instant. Okay, so we're just going to wait for it to come to the boil. In the meantime, while our dough is resting, we will work on the stuffing. So these are the 3 potatoes. These are Idaho potatoes. I've steamed them and not boiled them. The advantage to that is that the water doesn't go inside. So it's a very dry mixture. Also, if you're making any kind of cutlet or croquettes, use this technique of steaming the potatoes instead of dunking them in water and boiling them. It's going to give you a dry texture. Whenever you have a cutlet and you have something dry, when you fry it, it doesn't fall apart. It holds really nicely. You can add cornstarch or whatever, meat or chicken, minced chicken, and make it like that, right? So I took this, I put a stand at the bottom, I put water, and then I put the potatoes, and then I press the steam button, right? Some people like to boil their potatoes in the microwave, but then don't add water. I feel like that shrinks the potatoes and makes it too dry. Okay, so we're just going to go in with our hands and we're going to crush this. Now we're going to add some seasoning. So I brought typically whatever we use in our family. What you can do is, if you like onions, you can put finely chopped onions. If you like scallion, you can put scallion. Just remember, we have to put it inside the bread and we have to roll it. So anything with a sharp edge, we cannot put, because it's going to tear the dough, right? So just make it smooth, but it should not be like mashed potatoes. There should be a little bit of a texture in here. Okay? So I'm going to put in the cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can use parsley. I'm going to use paprika.
香菜.
I'm I'm gonna use a little bit of garam masala. This is the Indian 5-spice powder. I'm gonna use crushed red peppers. If you like it spicy and hot, you can use more of this. I think this is the Sichuan dry red peppers, right? I don't like it spicy, but for you, I'm gonna make it a little bit spicy because you guys love it. I'm gonna add some coriander seed powder. How many people remember this herb from the last time when we did the curry, the coriander powder, right? So we're gonna use this.
孜然粉
And then black pepper. Then 2 herbs that I'm going to use, which we have never used before. One is the dry fenugreek herb. Look, this green thing. See this green thing? This is actually it's a green herb that's dried in the sun and then it shrinks.
What is the name?
It's called dry fenugreek. Fenugreek. In Hindi we call it kasuri methi. And then you see this is the carom seeds. Take a look. It almost tastes like oregano but in a seed form. It's very good for digestion, it's very good for lung health, it's very good for your bones, it keeps your body warm. So after childbirth, women are given these 2 herbs to keep the uterus warm. Okay? So this is gonna go in. It has almost like a very oregano type of taste. And then this is gonna go in. Whenever you're using this herb, you're gonna take it in your palm. You're gonna crush it like this, and then drop it in there. Okay, so crushing it, what happens is the warmth of your palm releases the oils and makes it nice and flavorful. The seeds will add a little bit of crunch. I'm also gonna go ahead and add some salt. You can use any kind of salt you want. Let's take a quick look at the chai, because I know it's boiling. You see this, how it's boiling? It's going to keep on boiling and it's going to keep on getting thicker. Now you see how thick it is from before, right? But it's still quite watery, so a little more to go. We're going to remove the cover, so now it's going to reduce. You know like how you boil something and it evaporates and it reduces? So now the flavor is building. You can smell the chai, yeah? Not like Starbucks at all. There's no vanilla in this. There's no cinnamon. No more Starbucks. After today, if anybody goes to Starbucks and drinks chai, they're gonna call me. I'm gonna come and we're gonna have a problem, okay?
No, we don't do stuff.
Yeah.
This is the real deal here.
This is a real deal.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. We don't mess around. We teach you all the tips and tricks of how you can make it at home without going broke. Be careful.
That's right.
Without going broke, right? So Starbucks does not need your money. You need your money. Hold on to it.
Expensive now. $3.
For no reason. They don't even put anything. Like even if you get an iced beverage, half of it is just ice. Yeah. Dude, if I wanted ice, I could have just taken it from my freezer. Like I'm not trying to defame anybody, but at least give me my money's worth, right?
I work for Starbucks, you know.
So you're gonna drink this chai.
I have a recording of everything you just said.
Oh my God. Defamation lawsuit waiting to happen. Okay, so we're going to let this boil, and every time you get a chance, even when you're doing this on the stovetop, just take it up and down. What it does is it adds more air to your beverage. You know like how in the wok you toss the food and it comes back? So the hot, then it leaves, then it gets the cold air, then it comes back in the hot wok. So it helps to circulate the flavors better. It's the same science behind the technique, right? And in India, you know, they do before, I don't know if anybody's Malaysian over here. Anybody from Malaysia? You know the tea tarek, how they do like that?
Yes.
It's the same thing, like same thing. In India also same thing. Right?
Nice.
I love tea tarek. Like I absolutely love the Malaysian chai. It's so good.
You gotta give us the recipe.
I mean, I just buy the packets, you know, where you just have to. But I know the real thing is
Oh,
the
you're
real
cheap.
thing. The real thing is real. Okay, so we're just going to keep doing this from time to time. It's very hot, so just don't come close to this. I don't want anybody to get hurt. This is going to need another 10 minutes or so. By then we will finish making this and we'll serve everything together.
Wow,
Okay?
first, right?
Yeah. So okay, so now I've added the salt. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more. And then give it a good mix. And
They're
then
making samosas? No.
no, well for the samosas you would use potatoes as well, but you would actually cook the potatoes. They're not raw potatoes in samosa. I mean, for the paratha, it's just boiled and then seasoned and then cooked on the griddle with as a stuffing. But in a samosa, the potatoes have to be boiled, seasoned, sautéed, cooled, filled in the samosa, then fried.
A little different.
So it's a very labor-intensive process to make
And
samosa.
they put little peas in there.
I don't think I don't think samosas get the credit that they deserve because it's very, like how you have the dumplings, like how you sit there.
It's a lot of work.
It's very labor intensive, but oh, I can get 15 dumplings for $5 in Chinatown. Yeah, you can, but you know like how much time it takes to. So same thing with samosas. I think they're quick. Everybody loves them, but nobody really appreciates how much time it takes to make those things, right? And just because our mothers and grandmothers are making dumplings there all day, oh, there's nothing. No big deal. It's like nothing. But it is a labor-intensive process. So it was Mother's Day. So if you have mothers who cooked for you, or still you live in your mother's house and she cooks for you, I mean, hey, lucky. Okay, so I need a volunteer who can taste this and tell me if it's salty enough or not.
Mago.
Sure it is. Salt. I saw a lot of salt.
Does it need more salt? Perfect.
Too much salt.
Too much salt?
Yeah,
Or
it's a
salt?
lot.
Is it really?
A lot of salt
It's
over
gonna
there.
go with the bread, so it's gonna be fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Ooh, you should let me have a little taste of the chai now to wash the salt out of my
Give me a cup.
Ooh, salty.
Well, the chai will be hot, but
That's okay. It'll help me.
I'm gonna just
There's water over there.
No, this is what I need.
She said that on purpose so she can get some fresh chai.
Margot, you're so naughty.
It's all
You tricked me,
true.
girl. You had me.
I've been found out.
You're right.
Margot is smart. Here, I didn't put any sugar in there.
No, I take it without sugar anyway.
All right. So, okay, so the,
very
the
hot.
stuffing looks
I
like
don't
this.
want to
You
burn
see
my
this?
mouth.
It's not completely mush. It's not like mashed potatoes. There's still pieces of potatoes in there.
You
This
didn't
is
put
ready.
the egg, right?
Huh?
No
No egg.
egg, right?
No egg. No egg. A lot of Indians are actually vegetarian.
Oh.
So not everybody eats eggs in the morning. It's not a thing.
It's vegan.
Okay, now I'm going to show, I've held on to this. This was from the first batch of dough without resting. I'm going to pick it up and give it one more knead right now. And you'll see the difference between how smooth it has become now, okay?
So that's the trick. Put water and let it sit because I
A
tried
little water,
it.
a little oil or ghee, and then just let
oil
it sit
and
for a
ghee.
couple of seconds, right? You can add a little oil to your hands, and then you knead it. And I'll show you the
can put
difference in the
butter.
texture.
I tried it and it was hard. I don't know what I did wrong.
You probably didn't put enough water.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried
So
it.
whenever you feel like it's not pliable, add back water slowly and incorporate all of the water, then add it back again.
So that's
If you're also new to kneading dough, here's another technique I'll show you. And this should happen before, not at this stage. You can actually spread the dough like this. You see these cracks? If you see this, then you dip your hand in water and go back and work it in, and then fold it onto itself and knead it some more. So the more work that you do with kneading the dough at that time, the less work your body has to do to digest the gluten. So take the time to really build the dough properly. That's the foundation of a good bread.
I have another question for you.
Yes.
Ghee? I bought ghee like a long time ago. How long can that ghee last?
Forever.
Forever?
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Forever.
Like
Oh,
rice.
forever.
Like rice flour.
Ghee and
ghee.
honey, they last forever and ever.
Oh, good.
Even
How
there
about,
is expiration date?
There's no expiration.
I have another question. I know you're not Arabian, but tahini sauce, does that last forever? Or that
No,
expires?
you know,
That expires.
sesame tends to get rancid.
Oh, so
So
that
unless you
expires.
put it in the fridge, anything that's
Okay.
nut-based, whether it's peanut butter, whether it's almond butter, whether it's tahini, they tend to get rancid. So if
Okay.
you have a cabinet that's right next to the fridge and you keep it there, it's going to release the oils and it's going to smell weird.
Okay.
So anything that's based with nuts, just put it in the fridge.
So ghee doesn't have to be in the fridge. It can stay in the cabinet.
Ghee
It's
is
not
always at room temperature.
good. Because I bought ghee like 10 years ago and I never
It's-
used it. And it's still in my cabinet.
So
Okay.
ghee, rice, and wine. The older they are, the better they are.
I know all
Same thing with rice. If
Wine
you have
too,
rice in a jar, as long as there's no
Yes,
bugs in
rice,
it, the
rice.
older it is, the more flavorful it is.
Right.
So new rice is always cheap. Old rice is expensive.
New rice is crap.
Okay. So now look at what I'm doing. I'm just rolling it very gently after putting a little. Yes, please. Thank you. I'm just gonna add a little ghee to my hands, and I'm gonna roll this gently. If you wanna join us, we're gonna serve samples. Okay, so just gonna roll it, and then I'll show you the difference in the texture. You see this? It should really look like, you know how baby's bottom looks? It should be as smooth as that. And then see the difference in the texture. You see this?
Right.
That's the difference in the texture. This is after kneading and this is. Yeah, you see the
More
difference?
ghee and more water.
So when you let it rest, okay, I'm gonna turn this off because it's ready. I'm gonna take this and include it in this. We don't want to waste anything. Just give it a couple of kneads and it should be good. Okay, now our skillet is nice and warm.
One more question. Regular flour, I can use any type of flour.
This is whole wheat flour.
Whole wheat flour.
Whole wheat flour from the Indian store. So this is durum wheat flour. It has a little more fiber and it's not bleached, right?
And the second question, how long does flour last? A long time too?
You'll see. I mean, if you leave it for
It's
too long, the
unopened,
taste will change. It'll become rancid.
Oh, okay.
Or sometimes there'll be bugs in
What
it.
if it's not open?
If it's not open, there's still an expiration date. I think about 4 to 6 months. May I have the knife, please?
Flour don't
I'm gonna put some ginger in here. Okay, so if you're thinking of putting onions or scallions, you can also put ginger. It's a really great thing to add. And when you make it in the bread, it becomes kind of quite delicate. So it's really nice to add it
You're
in
using
there.
the skin too?
Yeah.
use garlic.
All the essential oils are right next to the skin. So try to use as much skin of your food as much as possible. Also make it zero waste,
This is organic.
right? Okay, so I'm just gonna give this a quick mix.
Try.
A little more cilantro, because of course there's no such thing as too much cilantro.
Bread with potato stuffing.
So now here is our workstation. This is our stuffing. This is our dough. We're gonna take this, put this inside, roll it out, fry, okay? So the first thing you need to do is from your dough, you're going to take a golf size, just that much. Put this aside. You're gonna take it between your hands and you're going to make it into a flat disc, right? Just make it flat. You see this? This is the dry flour, same durum flour that we have here is this. We're gonna take this, dip it in here, and press the sides like this. Right? Just make it nice and flat. The more round this is, the more round your finished roti is going to be. Then you're gonna take another of the spoons for scooping the stuffing. It's right behind. I have this mat which I don't really use for measurement, but you can if you're new to this, right? So you can put it here and you can literally just make it 5 inches. You can roll it. Now this is not like pie dough, so it's not like pushing it in one direction and then forgetting about it. You have to work it back and forth. So you're gonna go front and then back towards yourself. Then you're gonna turn it 90 degrees and you're gonna go front and back.
Because you need the circle, right?
Yes, and if you feel like it's sticking, then you're gonna just dredge it again in the dry flour, and then you're gonna roll it again, right? Back and forth. Also, when you do the back and forth, one hand is gonna be tight, one hand is gonna be loose. So it basically has that round and round movement, okay? So we're gonna do this. At this time, we're not gonna make it very thin because we have to put the stuffing and we have to close it, right? Now, observe carefully. Into this, I'm going to add just a little bit of ghee inside. Ghee, oil, butter, whatever you're using. And then take the stuffing and put it right in the middle. Yeah? There you go. So far, so good? Everybody's with me?
Yes.
Now we're going to fold it like we fold the dumpling. So we're going to take this and we're going to pinch it and bring it to the front. Pinch it and bring it here. Pinch it and bring it here. Turn it. Pinch it, bring it here. We all know how to do this, right? Yeah, I know you know. And then if it's loose, if it's becoming loose, just give it a pinch. It's going to stick there. Yeah? Everybody's with me so far? Yeah, we pinch it. All the filling is inside. Now, if we make it too thin, what's going to happen is the filling is going to come out and the dough is going to break. We don't want that. Then you're going to just gently press it with your hands. Gently, very gently. Put it in the dry flour. Right? Press it. And you know, back in the day, like my grandmother, they used to just make it like this. They used to not even use this. Tuck, 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 done. If you go to the restaurant in the tandoor, you know, the clay oven that they have, they just make it like this and suddenly it's big and then they put it. That's it. But we do it with the hands. We're a little bit not that great. Okay? So back and forth. This time you have to do it very gently so you don't break the dough. If you feel at any point it's getting sticky, you just stick it back in there. You see how this is also becoming one with the dough? Always keep the seam side down.
Where'd you put the dumpling?
There, that's it.
Well, the stuffing is in there.
Yeah, it's in there. Now I'm just rolling it very gently, and you see how one hand is loose, one hand is tight. So the roti is already moving on its own. You see this, how it's going round and round? If you don't have that much of a technique, you can pick it up and flip it. Here. But when you have the right amount of dough, you have the right amount of pressure, the roti moves on its own.
Because it was so fat, I'm surprised when you did that it didn't splat. All the foam didn't come right
That's why you have to spend the time to make the dough really nicely because it's elastic. When you do things like the cauliflower paratha, it's a challenge because cauliflower, the minute you add salt after grating it, it's going to leave the moisture. Then it's out of control.
It's the water, right?
Yes. So what I do is I don't add salt to the cauliflower when it's resting. I add it just when I put it inside, then I put the salt.
Good idea. Right?
I need to see you do that again.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again. This is ready? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to make this really thin. And this is really just a matter of skill. The better you get at it, you'll be able to make it thin without breaking the dough, okay? So this is it. You see this?
Yeah.
I'm going to put it here.
You don't have to put oil on the grill.
Nothing yet, nothing yet. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'll probably make smaller ones so that we can...
Can you move that ball there
Yes.
so I can see this?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, so same technique. I've broken up a piece of this. I've broken a piece of this. I'm going to flatten this with my hands. See how my hands are. Not like this, not like this, like this. When you go like this, it's going to be flat. If you go like this, it's going to be round. Yeah? We all played with Play-Doh as kids, right? If you go like this, it's going to... So let's say you're making the Indian sweet called laddu. You're going to go like this. It's going to be round. You're going to go like this. It's going to be flat. Right? So we're going to do this. We're going to do the first circle. By the way, the chai is ready. I'm going to roll this out. So this is how it works. While that is happening, I have to get ready for the next roti because my whole family is sitting there eating. So everybody wants, right? Nobody's waiting. Nobody help you? No, nobody. They help me by just eating and then leaving the dishes everywhere.
How does it say soft? Like, do you have to cover it or try to put it? Will it turn
I mean,
hard?
at this point when I'm working with it, it can just stay like that.
Oh no! Once it's done, does it turn hard? It won't turn hard. You
No,
have to-
we're going to put butter on it or ghee on it. We're going to fry it with ghee.
And
You
it's
can
so
turn it a little
soft?
bit so we can get a... No, turn the phone so we can get... So you see how it's not looking wet on top. You see it's kind of dry. You can touch it, it's dry. When that happens, you know you have to flip it. Okay? So, just going to give it one flip. So we're halfway there. So you have to literally like multitask. So you're going to very gently lift it up and give it a flip. Right? You see how it's starting to cook? Now the bottom side we have to cook for the longest time. It should have brown spots at the bottom. Then we know that we have to flip it one more time after adding the ghee. So we don't add the oil or the ghee to begin with. We add it in the last and final flip. While that is going on, we're going to put the stuffing in here. Margot, pay attention, then you don't want to miss it, right? So take the stuffing in your hand. Put some ghee at the base. Right? And then put it here. If you use a wok, then it's going to be like this. So you have to have something flat, right? That's why it's called a flat bread, because it's flat. No, you know the non-stick pan in which you make the omelet? You make the omelet in a wok? Okay.
cilantro.
Or just air fry it. Put it in the air fryer, then take it out, then flip it, then put it again, then take it out. Yeah. Okay, Margot, you ready? Yeah. Okay, so here's the stuffing. We're gonna fold it, pinch it, fold it, pinch it, fold it, pinch it, turn, fold, pinch, turn, fold, pinch, turn, fold, pinch. This is the last one, fold and pinch. If you feel like there's extra dough, you can always take it off and put it back. Because what you don't want is anything in the middle that's just dough and not potato. By the time you get to this stage, it'll be time to look at it. So I'm going to show you what the bottom of it should look like at this time. You see how these brown spots are there? Just going to turn it a little bit. and press the sides so that it's going to cook evenly. When you're new to making rotis or parathas, what typically happens is the edges tend to be raw and undercooked, and the center tends to be burnt. So that's why you're going to take one of these and you're going to press the sides very gently. And you're going to see that it's going to start bubbling over here, right? And also the brown spots at the back will be very even. You see, like here it needs to cook a little more. So I'm just going to put a little pressure, cook it. And then now before I flip it, I'm going to add the ghee, okay? My grandmother used to add ghee to both sides, but we are all very health conscious, so we don't do that. We're going to take this ghee and add it all the way on this. And then when I flip it, it's going to have a nice sizzle to it. Ready? This is the last flip. You basically only have to flip it twice. I'm going to go in here, give it a flip. And you can increase the temperature a little bit at this point if you want. It's going to sizzle up. And then you're going to press it so that it's also evenly cooked. Basically, we're going for brown spots on the front and the back, right? And the paratha is always going to be served the seam side down and the beautiful side, the smooth side up, right? So this is where we have the seams. This side will always be at the bottom even while serving. So we're just going to press it with even pressure, and from time to time you can go in there and see it still needs to be cooked, right? If you want it more crisp, you have to put it for more time at low temperature. If you want it soft and cooked fast, you can increase the temperature and cook it fast. Okay, so there you go. Sabrina's going to finish this. I'm going to go in here and make more because of course one is not going to be enough to feed all of us. Press it down again. Same thing that I did before. Roll it out. It's back and forth, and then you give it a turn. What happens is when you have the small pieces of potato, you put the pressure with this, it also breaks in and it goes and takes up the space. It fills up all the gaps in the roti, okay? You increase the temperature. You can just cut it onto the tray. They have a tray with the napkins. Please just put the napkins on the tray. No, not yet. It needs to be more crisp. Okay, so now this is the second one going on. But that's the side that needs to cook. Yeah. Okay, and if you feel like it's drying up a little bit, it could use a little more ghee, then just add some ghee around the border. It's gonna go right in. It's all good. Right? So it's really about multitasking, keeping your eyes and ears open, what's going on with the food, where is it at. This is the second one. I'm gonna make a third one. I'm gonna feed everybody good today. Right? Till the time I have the potatoes in the dough, I'm gonna keep on making it. I know, that's why I'm gonna keep on making them. Right, so same thing, we're gonna go like this, spread it. What's this? More. This brownness should be everywhere. Okay, wait. Now you just gradually
You have
add.
to press, right?
Yeah, just keep adding the ghee and cooking it slowly.
You have to press.
Keep an eye on it, don't let it burn. Now you see this one, it's already at a point where it's not wet anymore, right? Don't try this at home. My hands are immune, but you have to. You see how it's bubbling up and becoming translucent? That's when you know you have to flip it. Okay, meanwhile I'm going to get working on this. Same technique. Roll it out.
You're able to put the filling, you're unable to put the filling, is up to you, right?
Yes. If you want to make it without the filling, I can show you the plain bread without the filling. Let me make one of those. I made one last time too when we were here.
I think it's the same.
Yeah, same. Nothing changes. So in this, you're going to roll it up to here. Let's say you want to eat the plain one with egg. You're going to roll it, get it to this point. Put some ghee in the middle. Right? Then you're going to put some salt. You're going to put some chili powder. Yeah, good. And you're going to put some carom seeds. But first unroll the butter. Don't take it out the griddle. Get the butter ready first. You're going to put the carom seeds Okay? Put everything inside. Now it's going to get rolled, and this is the Indian version of the croissant. Right? So the more butter you put, the better it's going to be. I'm not going to put too much because we don't want any health issues for anybody that I'm going to get blamed for. Now when you're going to fold it, you're going to take some butter, fold it like this, stretch it a little bit, add more butter, add a little dry flour. So this prevents it from sticking to each other, right?
Flour.
And then I have to make it like this. Turn it and stack it up onto itself. You see this? Just like that. You know, like how in the croissant you stack it up? Same way. You're going to stack it up. This is called a plain paratha. Like this. And then I'm going to put it in the flour. I'm going to dredge it. I'll roll it out. This also you have to do with very gentle hands, otherwise your layers are going to get lost. Okay? So chai and paratha is the match made in heaven. If you ask any Indian person, especially North Indian person, they will say chai and paratha for breakfast. So you see the layers are already there. I'm going to cook this. So now here the brown spots are here. Time to put ghee in this one. You can take that one off the plate. And pass the tray, please. And then put butter on top before serving it. This is back to the next stage, right? We're going to add the ghee and then we're going to give it a flip. Put more. This is yeah. So you can serve this with yogurt, you can serve this with Indian pickles, you can serve this with butter.
How many degrees?
How many degrees? This is at 400. I think it just turned off. Oh, it says at the right temperature.
400.
Alright, so this one, pay attention to this. This is again dry on top. I'm going to give it a flip. Time to check this. Maybe give it a flip. Cut it. Let's cut it into. Can you cut it with a knife? So that everybody gets a piece and then this is the piece. Okay, so I'm going to move on to making more, of course, because this is a paratha party, so nobody should cut out. You know what, I'll monitor this, you can start coming up with the tea. You can absolutely eat it with your hands. There is no need for forks and spoons. I'm going to continue to make these, as many as I can. Good morning to everybody that's tuned in. We are making aloo ke parathe, which is an Indian breakfast.
Cut again.
And the strainer is there. Okay. So we have sugar here. Did you take out the stirrer? Yes, ma'am. Okay, we have stirrers over there. Now look at the sugar there, please. If anybody wants sugar, there's no sugar in it right now, okay? I just want to bring your attention to this one. This is ready to get some ghee. So we're going to add the ghee. You can make big pieces. Another one is coming. So there's a lot more where that came from. Right? So this is the ghee. Goes in. That's what's going to make this crunchy.
I put sugar in mine if you want to put some in here.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
She has to strain everything. Yeah, otherwise you'll get the tea leaves in your mouth. If you want one without butter, let me know, then I'll just make it with less butter or ghee. Continue to cook this. Okay, so this is also getting ready to be served. Hang in there, everybody. There's more where that came from. I'm going to work on the next one. It's the same process that you keep repeating till you finish all of the...
Do you have a fork?
Silence, please!
Should I get a fork from the kitchen when they cut it?
No, you don't need a fork.
Really?
No, it's supposed to be eaten with your hands.
Yeah, but different people's hands.
No, everybody's getting their own piece.
Oh,
No one's touching any food that they're not supposed to.
okay, that'll be good because I'm germaphobic.
There's no sugar in it.
I can cut yours for you because
I
I
put
have
sugar in here
handlers
already.
and then I
Thank
can-
you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
People have been really compromised, you know.
Sure.
Everything's here, right? You're right
Yes,
here.
everything is there. Okay, I'm gonna make the next one.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Anybody has any questions about the technique, about the process, about the ingredients that we used, you can ask me right now.
The sugar is there, but everyone wants sugar.
Right here. Here's sugar.
Taste it and let me know what do you think.
Anybody want sugar? Azuka?
I don't think so.
Anybody like this? Okay, so you see how this is crisp? This is like the Indian version of the croissant. It's very hot. Please be careful. Don't burn your tongue. Drink carefully. I know it's very exciting and you want to jump into the tea, but please be careful. Don't hurt yourself. I'm going on making more, so nobody has to leave.
One minute. It's more long.
There's enough food for
Because I
everybody. Don't
cannot
worry.
drink half. I have to save it, okay?
Okay, so I hope you will give it a try at home. I hope you will try to make it.
1 minute, okay? 1 minute.
Okay, now one big tip. If you don't eat ghee or oil or butter, you can make it just like that. Just dry roast everything and cook it nicely till it gets the brown spot. You don't have to add the oil or the ghee or the butter. A little bit of ghee every day is very important for your brain function, for your skin, for your hair.
But cholesterol.
Not oil.
You don't like it?
Either ghee or sesame oil. Ghee or sesame oil.
How about the olive oil? You cannot put the olive oil.
Yeah, I cook with olive oil. And let Sabrina know if she can film anybody's reactions. We have to take your permission before we do that. We can't just make videos of you without asking you. So if you're okay to share your reaction when you eat it, let us know. Okay? Pass me the tray, please.
Cut it like a pizza. You understand? Like a pizza into 8 slices.
Like the
The
Scandinavian
salt
bread.
was, give me the knife because
Yeah, here. I think you should do it. Because you have gloves, so.
Like a skin.
please be careful. It's very, very hot. I'm ready for you, okay?
You want to go?
Okay, bring the plates, please.
That one I want to try. Oh, I'll try.
I'm gonna give it to you first so that you don't have to.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Please give me try.
Hot, be careful.
Give me try a little bit. Okay, thank you.
I have more coming, don't worry. Wait, I go to put the ghee onto this. Give some cups to Sabrina, please. Everybody will get a sample. Do not worry. There's a lot more coming, so don't worry. You will get a sample. Don't worry. Okay, now really quickly, this is the one that is layered without any filling, right? Once you make it, you just crush it like this. And it's nice and crisp. Okay, so try the potato one, and then I'll bring the plain one around.
Is that potato what you're doing?
This is the potato one, yes. There's more coming, so we have more. This is the plain one with the carom seeds and the salt. Super crispy.
If there's any left, I want to try it. Okay, next time.
Out of that one. I'll give you the potato one. So I'm making more. 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to make more. Let's just put this guy over here for a minute. I'll make more.
I make this already. I did making it. I love it.
If anybody's okay with recording their reaction and giving us a video, we'd appreciate that. Just let Sabrina know so she can film your reaction. I know Margot is always on board with that. We're gonna make another one. So there's more coming. Hi, how are you? You're leaving? Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, take care. Any questions about the technique? Anything you want to ask?
Make more plain ones.
Yeah, I'll make it.
Excellent.
That's really nice and crunchy. I like the flavors. This is the last one I'm going to make with the potatoes, and I'll make a flavor. Okay, same technique, same everything. Just roll it out.
他现在要弄了才给你。对呀。等一下，等一下，他要给你，他要给你。Oh, very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Professional.
Huh?
Professional. Yeah. Professional.
Potato?
Yeah.
Margo, I'm going to make the plain one, okay? With the 1 second, it's good.
等一下，他说等一下。他先。他还没有做，哦，他那个要放糖才好吃的。
放什么？很好啊，很好。放个饼好吃啊。
放这个菜呀。Yeah， 那个是。
对 ，I like the taste。
这个比较没有什么。
这个呢，好重的味道。
就是都是香料。
We're almost all out of the chai, but you can have a little more of the bread. You still have this. And did you like the taste of the burrata? Good?
Yeah, good.
Taste, I like
Different, right?
Yeah, different. Very different.
You can make it with scallion, you can make it with onion, broccoli, cheese, whatever you have.
它这里面有黄姜啊。
You can even put chicken, like you put minced chicken in that. You can make it.
I like the very little. I think that's one is more healthy.
那个香菜，
哦，
那个不要放了。
这是什么东西？
香菜，
No, put it in the chicken.
No.
It's cilantro.
那个不一样。
That's funny.
This is sweet, this is salty.
Oh, this is 那个黄黄的是什么？那个是 butter， 那个黄黄的是什么？
黄姜啊。
不是这个。
哦，这个 butter，
那这个也是 butter。
这个也是不一样的。
I cannot let them, if someone eats it, because you don't have the food handling certificate, so no one is allowed to touch the food.
I know.
Sorry about that.
I know.
Yeah, you have the food handlers.
那个没有放
面哦
进去。，
那个还没有煎。
第二个
那个是料，他做一个好像包子这样在压
把它
扁。
卷起来啊！我要看看它这个。
I'm gonna make the plain one now. If anybody wants to see how that is made, just put the pea inside.
Yeah. I want to see.
Put the salt inside.
Uh-huh.
Put the red pepper flakes and the paprika inside. And then put the carom seeds.
这些都香料。
Then you're gonna fold it.
How about this one?
I put on, not everything. All of that went to eating already. This is the plain one without the potato. I'm gonna put the butter on here.
But up to someone else if you like any food inside, right? 这跟我们做到
一样的。
So next week is going to be our last class. Next Monday is going to be the last one. It starts at 9 o'clock. Don't miss it, please.
Okay, what you want to make next?
You know, I have to check in my notes. This is the plan. I have to check in my notes.
Okay. It's cooked to learn.
Right? So if you learn it here, you can practice it at home. You have printouts of everything. If you don't have it, you can ask from Joanne Lee in the office. She can give you printouts of everything, or you can ask your friends.
You can put the green, right?
Yeah, but you have to make it. You have to mash it so that it's not going to be broken. If it's broken beans, then it's going to. You can put lentils. Remove the water and then just make it mash it with the back of a spoon and put it inside. You can grate the broccoli. You can put it inside. You can put cheese. You can put paneer. You can put farm tofu.
As long as it don't break, right?
Yeah. If the dough is good, it's not going to break. But also the filling has to not have any sharp edges.
这个不放糖就很健康。
这个放糖不好，
You know what? I have to look at my notes. I just cannot remember what it is.
不会苦啦，只是那个香味
Next
很
week is
重。
going to be the last one at 9 o'clock, so please be here. We will be here teaching you more things.
所以要买一个这个才行哈。
这个我家都有，点了
这个像那个北方人做那个
煎饼。
煎饼可以啊。
You didn't eat those many calories.
哦，他在网络可以看到他做的。
哦，哪一个？
So if anybody wants to take a class, take my card. My phone number is on there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anything.
And YouTube you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a YouTube channel. There's a Facebook
Yeah.
page. I have a TikTok. You can follow us.
好，那他的 YouTube 这个
YouTube right？
Yes, YouTube is Queen's Curry Kitchen.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah.
Facebook is Queen's Curry
Oh,
Kitchen.
I will see.
You can search by my name also. It's going to show up. What we're making today is also going to be on the
You-
Facebook page.
Okay.
is my teacher, okay?
I will.
The chicken aloo tikki with cheese. There you go. So next week we're going to make the potato
Yeah.
croquettes and we're going to put
我们
cheese
在
inside.
YouTube 就可以学了。
So I will.
It's like a potato cutlet with the cheese inside. Next one. Okay, so this is also ready. This is going to need another couple of minutes. If you want any more samples, we have. Did Joanne get it in the office?
对，我们不是我们自己有香菜 ，OK。你要放什么都放什么，对。你知道，你如果要高丽菜、红萝卜弄碎，还是不是一样？
Do you want I ask?
变化。
The manager, right?
Yeah, Joanne. Just ask by name, Joanne Lee.
对，他的
She's the one who corresponds on all the.
他的面也没有用花
The
粉，
program director or somebody.
有没有？也没有让它花，没有花。对，
So maybe Joanne goes by Joy. It could be possible.
Oh, 没有，它这个粉哈不一样。
This one put some yeast. No.
No yeast, only water.
Yeah，
Only water,
只有
no
水
oil,
，Yeah，
Yeah, a little bit oil,
A little
but
bit.
no yeast. So you don't have to wait. You just
，so
knead it.
豆腐，no。
And you need
Oh.
to let it rest for 5 to 7 minutes. You knead it again and you start
一
making.
一点点盐巴，
Which one is it?
一点点盐巴。其实我们自己做，一点盐巴，一点糖下去就很好。它是用一点油、一点水这样搅。
关键是要有这个板。
嗯哼。
嗰啲盒係咩嚟㗎？嗰啲盒。
OK。
So what is this one for?
Potato. This is the thing inside the bread. When you taste it, you're gonna taste it.
冇肉啦，冇肉。
So this one has this one.
你幫
Yeah, this one
你
has
幫
the
我拿
potato.
就
This
好。
is plain.
That's the one I'm waiting for.
It's coming, Mario. It's worth waiting for.
It's got my name
Yeah,
on it.
you see, they're different. You try the Joanne Lee.
Yes.
No, Joanne Lee.
I told you. I told you there's no person by that name.
Oh, you know what? She might be. Joanna. She might be. Yeah. But she was saying that, she wants to stir fry it for. There you go.
Thank you。
Thank you very much.
Okay, Margot, your moment of truth is here. Add the butter to it. I'm going to give it a crush. It's hot. Very hot. Be careful, please. Anybody wants to try the plain one?
Gracias.
Teacher, thank you very much. I try the different. Yeah, I will follow. Look at your car.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
I make another one. Wait. I make a full one.
Joanne Lee is off.
No, Joanne is from the Flushing Town Hall. Then she's not from this.
Joanne, my office.
I'm gonna make 2 more and leave in the office.
This is very good.
Margot, you like the plain one or you like the?
I like them both, but I do.
Potato.
I do like them both, but the plain one just has a different more
Plain one has a different.
different spaces. I could eat this every day.
I know you can. I'm telling you, you were Indian in the past life.
I was.
You were.
Actually, you know who says that? That Indian guy.
The
says
way you take to Indian food is kind of unreal.
Unreal.
I had Indian food yesterday. I went to the canteen.
I'm telling you.
Just Shanghai, they have a lot of India restaurant, right? Yeah, I think so.
It's about food. Somebody's dying, there is food. Somebody's born, there is food. There's Diwali, there is food. Holi, every festival, there is just food. Like the women have to cook 10 times more.
My friend just got married in India.
Yeah.
So I said, well, how many guests? She says, oh, I'd say over 1,000. I go, what do you mean over?
Yeah.
They come from out of the woodwork.
It's a small gathering. 1,000 people at a wedding
And it
is
was
small.
3-day affair. 3 days.
3 days, 4
with the food.
days, yeah.
Imagine
7
that.
days.
Thank you.
So I taste everything and I'm very good. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I gotta
If
go.
you want to wait for 2 minutes so we can make a video with your reaction, we would love that if you want to get filmed.
Where are you going to put this video?
Yes, yes, I'm making a full one for you.
Where are you going to put this
Hi,
video?
Chef.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
The curry chicken was delicious.
You like that? Oh, thank you.
Maybe you make me another one next
When
time.
you said, then I'm like, okay, I
The
did
video
something right.
again.
Well, she
Thank
said
you.
have a video.
Wait for me,
The
okay?
Kay's
I'm
gonna
going to
make a
make you
video.
this as well. I'm
Where-
going to make
where-
you this.
Help you with that.
Yeah.
Where to film?
Where are you going to with the
Yes,
camera?
one is for the office.
Where are you going to post the video?
It's on my Facebook page right now.
Oh, you're going to put it
It's
in
already
when
there.
they do
Oh,
when they do the interview. I'll buy
Oh,
it
yeah,
after.
on the Facebook, on Instagram.
Oh,
You
okay.
over there?
Okay, I have Facebook. Okay. Thank you. See you next week.
Thank you. Next week is going to be the potato cutlet, so don't miss out. It's
I'd
going
like
to
to say, how do you make a cutlet out of a potato? Holy crap.
and it's completely eggless. It's going to be vegetarian. It's a lifesaver.
I need more tea. You know what I do in Starbucks? I take their chai tea bag
Yeah.
and I put steamed soy milk over
Ah,
it. Incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's the best
That's
I can
the only
go.
way to get the maximum
Yeah.
potency of the tea.
Very good.
Good? You like it? Okay.
I'm going to get a tea bag. I'll be right back.
I'm going to make one for the office and one is for the kitchen. This is for the office and one is for the kitchen.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here.
Go ahead, see, 1 minute.
Wow, we make a lot.
Yeah, today we would just keep on making. Keep on
Keep on meeting.
I
Oh,
give the hand.
okay, okay. Tell my friend.
See, I
Everybody tired of eating their own food, so they're like, if something else, someone else is cooking for me, I'm good.
Yes, again.
Yeah, 1 minute, 1 minute.
1 minute, okay.
Yeah.
1 minute, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I come back.
No problem.
食咗再食咯。
See, I always have.
No, you take it to the office and then I'm going to make this one for you.
Yeah.
It's for the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then this one I'm going to put.
I'm ready. I'm ready, but I want to see.
I'll show you. So this I'm going to show you how.
But this is good taste too.
Potato, yeah.
Yeah, I
All
like
the
it.
spices are in the potato. It's a boiled potato.
Your paper has everything.
Yes, paper has everything.
Oh,
the printout has
nice.
everything. All the instructions are there, how we make it.
So you know when that one like a little
Yeah,
up,
when you have the brown spots, then you turn it.
and how about you know
This
it's
one, you
ready?
know, it's not wet anymore. It's dry. Then you turn it.
Look, see?
Oh, nice.
I'm desperate.
What's
Suddenly
that?
you were Indian in the past life.
Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah.
Is that
the
the
same?
one with the basil?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I believe so.
It's basil, right?
I don't know if you-
Yes, that's the
Is
basil.
this the same? This one?
No. We put everything from scratch.
Oh.
That one has the basil, the holy basil.
Yeah, basil you can put in the tea, right?
Yes. But the holy basil, not the Thai basil. It's two different kind of basil.
Oh, it's a different.
Yeah, holy basil and Thai basil.
Maybe
are
the smell more strong, right?
different taste.
他话要，他说要给办公室和厨房。
If you want to make the video, Marcus, what do you
Yeah, you're so busy today.
No, I like to feed everybody. I mean, you have everything. You guys might as well eat. Okay, I'm going to show you that technique. Okay, now I'm going to show you how,
Yeah.
how to put the filling inside here. This is just for the frying, but I'm going to show you this over here. I'm going to show you the
Yeah, 係啊。Oh, you see,
Yeah.
they
The
separate.
steam will come, so it's going to make it tougher.
Oh, so that's almost ready, right?
When we get the brown spots on both sides, then it's ready.
煎好耐啊。
Okay, now for this, we're going to put the potato filling inside. This is the last one, so I'm just going to use everything.
Hey, you got more.
Yeah.
So you can make plain one out of this.
Yeah, I could. You want one?
Of course I want one.
It's
You're
good.
such a kid.
Wow.
Okay, so you're going to
So,
put it inside.
yeah.
So first put a little ghee. A little bit. Put this inside. And you take this, you fold it like the dumpling. You fold it, press it down, you fold it, press it down.
Oh, it's a big.
Just like the dumpling, same thing. Like
Yeah,
this,
yeah. Okay.
Like
The whole
this, like this. Right?
Okay.
Then you press it gently.
That's the part that blows my mind. That the filling is not going.
This is good, right?
Stays there. And then you just
This
put
is
it
good,
in the,
right?
put it in the dry flour. And then you take it and you just roll it out very gently.
Unbelievable.
Turn it. Pull it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, I think maybe this one's a good, very good one.
You make it as thin as possible without breaking it.
Not broken.印度餅。
This one is from where you want to see the seconds of the
印度餅啊，係咪？
This one. We cut it into so for the office.
Go to the office. Yeah, and this one, I know you said
This
the
one is for the kitchen. This is
kitchen.
gonna go to the kitchen.
Yeah, let them try it.
Yeah, because they never get a chance to come out and try anything. So, and this is gonna be all of you can share, okay?
我影呢張相幾靚，
靚。
我想寫埋嗰啲節日快樂，我唔寫字寫唔到。
嗱，你編輯。
你啲字啊，
Thank you.
我同
Take care. Just give it to the office. They'll be happy. Tell them we don't have any more chai, or I would have given them the chai as well.
呢度下嚟，呢度可以食點邊度？
點啊？點個加？
哦，我就點知
個加字個文本。
我就成日點呢度先生又搞唔成，加
加咧？加點？你咪點到？你點唔到？
點知道點有好食咩？我就點知白先點咯。哦，要點到佢出嚟。
添加文。
要點到佢出嚟。
哈哈。
到呢度，到呢度。
唔係啊，佢係俾廚房啊。 佢呢個比廚房啊。
This is all of you for the kitchen.
哦，哦，邊度？
Yeah. So just give it to all of your friends in the kitchen. Okay. Just cut it up.
The tea after and feel more comfortable.
Yeah, because it's ginger, cinnamon, cloves,
OK，
black pepper, cardamom.
你呢就可以點呢？
唔係呢度係黑色嘅。
我呢個你唔得，你唔好亂咁拉佢就咩？你要重新再嚟過咯。
All for the kitchen, yeah. Take for the
係
kitchen.
我仲琴日練得黑色我就。
你黑色你就唔得。
係啊，你頭先到嗰度。
Hot, be careful, please.
佢冇重新再嚟。佢呢啲茶飲咗好舒服。Yes。
食苦藥啊嘛。
真呀。
Oh. Give it to me on that day only. Yeah.
佢呢個都係，
And give your phone
你
number.
嗰個都係印度嘢嚟。你咧？
Good? You like it?
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Well, you make it with fresh. I know that.
Right in front of you.
Gotta be
If
fresh.
you want to do an Indian food lunch, call me.
佢好似有撳呢兩點
Make
嘅
it
樣啊。
together.
Thank you.
Serve it to everybody.
呢啲硬過兩點上
Maybe I'll take a couple
推呢
more.
兩點上
If you have leftover, then I'll take some
係
more.
咁咪好麻
Just
煩
making the
咯。
plain one to just finish all the dough that I
啊，
have.
咪得咯，係咪？
推到推到。
你要拉長
推中
啲，
間。
一定要好好聲。
冇咗接費㗎，打俾我係㗎。我拉過嚟呢邊啊，我拉先。
你顏色要第一粒。
呢個係咩？呢個係咩？
呢個顏色，
有顏色咩？係邊度？哦，黑色㗎。哦，黑色嗰個就係顏色啊。
呢個紅色，你睇幾紅啊？
你知
呢個紅啊，係咪？你試下得唔得？得唔得？
我睇紅冇睇。
覺得可以啊，這個可以，做得可以。
I smell heaven.
Your plain one is coming now.
I smell 因為點睇佢？
你睇呢度咪試下咯。呢個得唔得？你應該要紅啲。
So you know when you taste it, I can do this. Like take a bite and then
Wow.
taste it. That would be nice, right?
你要橙色係咪啊？你係咪要
Because at
橙
11
色
o'clock
啊？
I gotta play ping pong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to move my car by
你
now.
邊隻自
Oh my god.
己？
What?
你自己
Where is your car?
Right across the street.
Where you can move it?
Oh,
Oh, you're in
Oh, I want to see when it's ready. I see.
yes, it's going to be ready soon.
This one's ready.
This is the plain one.
這還行，這個
Come
So
on.
this one to finish all the
我
dough.
覺得可以就可以了。你要不能讓廚師做不好，是要跟他說可以的，要讓他滿意的，你不要。
You know, I bought organic
你咪
ghee
點都係。
in an organic store.
Nice.
And I kept it in my fridge.
That's okay. You can just leave it out.
Yeah.
It's going to melt again.
Yeah, and then that's how I use it, right from the
你
fridge.
將字咧燒咗佢。
Maybe it's not Indian enough.
Even if you open it, you can still leave it out. Like we leave our ghee on our countertops. We don't really.
But not in the summer, right? 'Cause
Yeah, all
Really?
It's very
doesn't it get too
temperature stable.
hot?
他那个茶喝了以後，喉嚨很舒服啊。啊，真係。
少一行佢攞嚟用，
咁你唔受苦晒，你可以。
我要拉長點出嚟。
So next week, don't be late. Be here. It's going to be a long process, and we're going to make everything. Yes, next week. Next week we're going to make potato cutlets.
Okay, let's see how much curry you're going to put in this time now, huh?
You want to do the curry?
Okay,
You really enjoy the curry,
加
didn't
個
you?
嗱個黐
你
嘅。
點個60嗰度咧？佢係依家係60，你就加大啲啲，而家60，你加到70。哦，又太短啦，咁你就又太短，即係呢個位置太短，唔緊要，唔緊要。
What, you going to make potatoes next week?
Huh?
Potatoes next week?
Potato
就喺
cutlets.
呢度。
All right. Let's see how much curry you're going to put this time.
No curry in that. There's no curry. This is supposed to be our appetizer.
Okay,
So this was breakfast. We did the lunch. We did the curry chicken and the lunch last year, last month,
No, it's good.
and then this was the breakfast item, and then next week we're going to do appetizer.
So you know when it's ready?
Yeah. When it's gonna have the brown spots.
Oh, okay, okay.
咁就現成啦，係嘛？使唔使得咁現成？
梗係要啦。
我想睇熱好整啲，好似唔係
易
好
整啲你咪再點下佢得唔得？你咪點剪得到？
又重新嚟啊！
哦，一下。
他在做那个印度东西，
黄牛肉
很多人。
You wanna have a taste? You tried it?
你要不要尝尝看？
得了
Put it in the kitchen. You tried it?
Did you try?
尝一口，
He didn't get any.
哦，
尝一口。
Give him
你
one.
他刚才拿去厨房给了一个
没有吃
没有吃
我，
他要给你尝一尝啊。
哎呀，老王，拿走。
Yeah.
我尝一下，它比我
我
们
觉得可以，稍微。
There's a potato there. Yes, there's a potato, right?
That one is the potato.
你話我想改下，就移過嚟，就係咁。
你再撳支筆。
哦，咁。
然后就给他们请了，后面还请了秘书啊，请了秘书都还没尝过，
很多人没吃。
Kevin 都没
它是
尝过。
马铃薯，
好吃啊，这马铃薯好吃哦。
对对对，
我去到呢度去啦。
It's good?
咁支筆。
根儿
你我差不多，不过再不追个是在这。
Give her one potato one. She's been waiting for a long time for the potato.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I like this tea. I will make it when I go home.
Follow the recipe and make it.
Yeah,
It's gonna
yeah,
taste like that.
yeah. Because more comfortable.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
你嚟嗰度改過呢個。
And next week, come at 9 o'clock so you don't miss anything,
我而家
okay?
搞出嚟。
I had a race over here. I got off of work at 8. I ran home, changed my clothes, and I jumped on my scooter.
You work till
你
late.
收過先。
係，我收。
5 a.m. to 8 a.m. 3 hours. No, I get up at 3:30 in the morning.
你改晒。
Starbucks, you know, the place that you.
Energizer bunny. Like, how do you do all this,
I
man?
tried to cross the street from my house. I roll out of bed and I roll into the store and I go, oh, na pour. I run home and I jumped on my scooter to get
I
here.
gotta be you when I grow up. You have a plate or a napkin.
So
Marco, this
that's
one is ready for you, okay? So,
ready. This one not yet.
not yet.
That one's
That one
ready
ready.
because more brown but right.
And this one, when you make, you take it and then you crush it like this.
Oh, need to that one.
Yeah, so then you see
why?
all the layers.
Oh, can separate, right? 是啊，你也是这样。哦，也可以啊。
Gracias.
Now don't go tell Starbucks that my chai is better than theirs, okay? Don't tell anybody the secret of how we make it.
I keep that secret. Take that to my grave.
That's right.
Nice. This is good, right?
You didn't have plain?
Oh, yeah, this one. Thank you very much. I should
Starbucks
try.
ever wants to do a heritage.
I want to try this one.
Yeah, let me hear you.
Oh, other one.
Starbucks
Thank
wants
you.
to do.
A heritage food demonstration for Pacific Islander Asian Heritage Month.
Oh,
You
there's
should
a
go and
difference.
visit Starbucks.
That's a different one.
We used to, we would call them like seminars, coffee seminars, and just gatherings for kids to
它
paint
这个也
and
很好
draw.
吃啊。
So if the manager, I think she's,
Sabrina is an amazing artist.
if
She
she's,
can do the craft tables and she can do kids activities.
if she's, I think my manager would be game,
这
because
个
she's like a big
potato，
kid,
你吃了没有？
and I could take you
你是
apart.
我已
And
经
I
吃
can
过
do
了
a。food pairing of something that works
A
with
coffee.
coffee, like sandwiches,
You're-
Indian
you're a
sandwiches.
刚才那个
I think it
很好
would be
吃哦。
You could do a demonstration
Yeah.
there.
And then Sabrina can do the crafts for the kids.
Do you have to be paid? Is it a volunteer thing?
它那个香料这样，
No,
I don't have to,
but I'll tell
but
her.
I would want Sabrina to pay for sure.
咖喱的味道很香。
它这个放了 potato 的好吃
I
哦
have to get on those
好吃。
now.
Listen, if we can do 2 free
刚才
ones,
这
then
个
she
也
can
好
get
吃
paid
啊
and I'm okay.
Because usually I
你在这里
power,
拿
but
一点
I mean, I
Shipping
can
try.
do it because it's going to bring you
This
so
one.
much more visibility to the brand. I'm making more. I'm making more. It'll bring so much more visibility to the brand. You know, I'm happy to do
这
that.
香好香。
when we do that, it's all we volunteer.
Yeah,
All the employees who do kind of
go
demonstrations.
for it. Seriously, I can do anything up to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. After that, I'm not available because I have to run back to the restaurant. But yeah,
Trying to think what coffee,
Oh, next week I will come.
strong coffee.
maybe
No, like
anniversary.
even the like the Americano or the cappuccino with the Indian sandwiches. Oh my God.
What Indian sandwiches? You're gonna-
Jeez, like a paneer tikka sandwich or a chicken tikka sandwich or a vegetable curry sandwich. Oh my God, with cheese. Even the croquettes that we're gonna make next week, that with a cup of coffee, match made in heaven.
Would you like me to bring? I can bring coffee.
Please.
哎，但是很香哎，
I can bring this back so we can warm it up.
No, I'll bring it hot.
是
Okay.
香
I'll。bring
That
it.
would be
I'll bring
lovely.
a coffee traveler
Yeah, that would be
with
great.
little cups.
Perfect.
But when you serve that, you shouldn't put milk and sugar, right?
You should.
Okay, so we'll use milk and sugar from the kitchen. I can't.
I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to use that or not.
I'll ask Winnie. I'm gonna bring a coffee traveler.
Yeah.
Pour
Hey,
coffee
tell them
with whatever
it's
you're
hot
doing.
tonight.
And we
Oh,
could
that would
all
be
we'll
amazing.
put milk and sugar. They could do
And then we can tag
我觉得他那个茶特好，喝茶好，
Yeah, let's do it. I'm telling you, Marco, you.
很健康。哎，
I can't wait to go speak to my manager.
Look, this is how crisp it needs
我
to be.
拿了，
You want to do the video so I can go play ping pong?
Yes, Brie, make her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's getting
I
late for our class.
ate it.
You ate. You destroyed the evidence. Like really, Margot. Like,
So give me a little. Like
you cannot be trusted with food.
No, I can't be.
You cannot be a food model. I'm sorry.
I'm
you
a
just
foodie.
cannot be.
I'm a foodie.
You're too.
She was supposed to be on me when she gave me the
Well,
thing.
no, she was doing other things. She forgot.
他放好
Let's
多
blame
油
her.
哦
Let's。let her-
Wait,
Oh.
I'll blame her. Yeah. No, we blame Margot because she's always into that. She cannot be put around
哎
food.，
那这个饼子跟我们这里的差得远喽。
I'll drink
我
your
们这里
chai.
有
I'm
饼
gonna
的
I'll。tell them I'm drinking your chai.
Yeah，那他要这
Now
样
I'll
子。
pretend this is your chai, masala chai.
Yeah.
The tea is good, right?
Yeah.
The tea is good.
Hello, am I live? Well, I
Oh,
want to inform
thank you very
everybody that Napur is the chef of any
Good
style,
taste.
if you ask me. Because if she can cook Indian food like this, she can cook any cuisine. And she
我也是
does
拿
have
去
an
给他
excellent handle on the
I will
spices.
share with someone.
That's the
Thank
secret.
you very much.
If you know what you're doing with the spices,
Take a taste.
you can make. Okay, here it comes.
There you go.
I'll be the guinea pig right
I
here.
will share this
Masala chai. And what would you call this?
The roti.
Roti.
Paratha.
The paratha roti. Unfreaking believable. That's what it is.
Thank you, Margot.
You're welcome.
That was
Thank
so
you very
sweet.
much.
Thank you, Shishini.
We will see you very good taste. I will share this with someone.
Next week we'll be back. Okay?
I'll be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Appreciate you.
So when I go home, I'm going to see that video.
Yeah, man.
Oh my
You know
God.
it.
I'm going to drop dead. Well, I had a bowl.
We did too.
I'm
Thank you
afraid
for
to
coming in. Thank
I'm
you
afraid
for
to
bringing the
admit
workout
that I
today.
ate more than my fair share.
John Jim and you text me and ask them if they need a proposal or something. I can quickly type it up and
Certainly will be appropriate.
that would be amazing. I think that would be great. Yeah, and then we'll just tag them and it'll be good visibility for them. Thank you, Margot. Okay, we just gotta wait for it to cool, right? Actually, today we have to empty the car and take everything up, so there's not like a mess in the car. What you make next Monday? Next Monday, potato cutlets. Should I go bring the car because it's my turn? And I'll just help you load up and stay here. Maybe I'll double park and then run the car. Yeah? Or if I can find a different spot, I'll just move it and come back and then you have to go to work. I'll be back. Okay. Oh, my phone. And my other phone is there too, so let me just.